Hello guys, welcome to my first YouTube channel. Finally, today I'm going to be talking about how I lost weight. So I'm going to give you like a brief introduction of myself. I am Osas. My name is Osas. Get right into the video, but before then, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share with your friends. I've never been a weighty person before. I've always been very slender, but I started gaining weight by drinking soda. It wasn't intentional, it was just something I started doing, and it was unhealthy for me in particular. So I've written down the things I'm going to be talking about today, and hopefully it helps a lot of people. And I'm going to talk about things that I have done, I have tried, and they didn't work. I've always wanted to add weight. I was eating so much, but the issue is I wasn't eating appropriately. I wasn't eating in the right way. I was consuming a lot. Sometimes I can consume so much and not eat at all. So that was really not the right way to actually gain weight. And I know a lot of people have asked me this question, and I said I was going to make a proper video about it. I think there are different procedures to how people lose weight that we see now. People talk about dieting, waist training, intermediate fasting, and going to work out in the gym or anywhere. Dieting is effective, but I tell people it's not sustainable. Meaning, you can lose weight by dieting. I don't know how much weight you can lose, but you can lose weight by dieting, because that's what happened to me. I started losing because I was dieting, but it wasn't effective because okay, I might diet for like straight 1 week properly, and the next week I don't diet properly, and I see myself gaining so much weight. So what I started doing was I started taking so much water, and that's where water comes in. Water is so effective. Waist training. Waist training is something that I've tried over the years. I have worn waist trainer, I have bought waist trainer, and I've done so much waist trainer. I don't know how many waist trainer you guys wear. Then I used to wear like 3 waist trainer or sometimes 2, which was not healthy because at some point I was bleeding internally and it was not advisable. But that does not mean that if you want to waist train, you can actually waist train. But I'm just saying these are not very effective ways to actually lose weight. They are not effective because I've tried it several times, and it took me approximately how many years actually lose weight. And it's not something, oh, you say, oh, I've tried it and it has worked for me. It might have worked for people, but most times they are not so effective. For intermediate fasting, I started intermediate fasting, I think that was in 2019. I started intermediate fasting. I would eat once, take healthy meals. It was helpful, but it was a long process. It was very effective, but it was a long process. You see that most times my weight was always very shaky. Weight is actually very shaky. You can't really tell because sometimes today you're like 24 inches in your waist and tomorrow you're like 25. So intermediate fasting does that, but I'm not. When it comes to bodybuilding, intermediate fasting does nothing to help in that situation. Then working out. I started working out during quarantine. Was it April or May? I think May. I started working out from May to September. I saw differences because I was already so trendy, and everyone was like, oh yeah, you've actually lost weight. And I'm not saying people who are actually weighty, everybody have their body size, but if you actually want to lose weight, I will recommend 100% to actually work out, because you have to sweat, and when you work out you're building muscles that will help you sustain the weight that you have right now. Because sometimes what I was doing was I was working out every day in 7 days a week. Every day I was working out. I started with 2 hours, Then I started reducing to 1 hour 30 minutes, and I started 1 hour. And at some point I do 30 minutes now, or sometimes 15 minutes. It's just depending. But normally people will tell you to work out at least 3 times in a week. That's 3 days in a week, which is a normal procedure. But if you want to start, advise you do it every day. Reason: number one, when you continue to do something for the next 21 days, it becomes a habit, a lifestyle for you. Definitely in the next 21 days, you should be able to see effects from working out that I can show you. Then another thing I did was, in as much as I was working out, I was eating very healthy. I was eating very healthy, and I was drinking so much water. So I wasn't eating as healthy as your trainers, people who are very professional in this, will advise you to eat. But to me, I was eating very healthy. I stopped eating in a day by 5 p.m. I'm not saying everybody should do that. Not everybody can do that. But the fact that I was working out, my appetite dropped because I wasn't eating. I wasn't as peckish as I usually want to be, or how I used to be. I was always very hungry every time. Then when you eat more, you tend to want to eat more. The rate at which you want to consume food increases compared to when you work out and you start eating properly. The hunger for food reduces, and I don't know how it is, but that's how it happens. This might not be so helpful for everybody, but what I have to advise is, no matter, if you want to lose weight, you have to work out. You have to work out. I took a picture of myself before I started. A picture of myself. I was actually naked. You snap yourself front and back. Then you look at yourself, look at your body size, you measure your body size, and you should be able to keep tracks of how much weight you want to reduce. Then either you go online and look for people that are actually in your body range and tell yourself, okay, like an inspiration, this is how I want to look, or this is how I want my body to be, or this is how slim I want my body to be. And you get inspired by such people because you see them. And the issue about working out, the best thing about working out is that when you start working out, you begin to want to build your muscles. There are things you are not interested in that you are now interested in, like abs. You start talking about abs. You start wanting to build your new calf. You start wanting to do a lot of things for yourself. And mentally or health-wise, your headspace is clearer, is a lot better. You feel much better and so energetic. Workout is the best I recommend for anybody, and I tell people to work out. And please, when you're working out, the worst thing you can do is to drink your carbs. And I mean drink your carbs. Things that make you add weight. Soda is not so healthy for you. You can cut it down, you can reduce it, but I don't recommend people taking soda at all. I don't take soda, not every day, maybe once in maybe Christmas, but I don't recommend people taking soda frequently. I'm not saying these people go out of business. There's some people that need sugar in their system. But if you know you're part of those people who don't need such amounts of sugar in your system, maybe that's one reason why you're still adding weight. Because regardless of how much some people complain they are working out, they're still drinking and eating wrongly. So all these things applies to you. If you want to actually lose weight, you have to cut down and be intentional in what you put in your body. Eat healthy. Try and cook your food and eat, because it's a lot better. I would recommend, if you don't have a trainer or if you don't go to the gym, you can start from your house or from your various places. You can start, go on YouTube, check out people who work out and follow the procedures as they're doing, follow steps. And you have to sweat. You need to sweat, and you need to get your biceps so you don't have to do it wrongly. So while working out, then I used to wear my waist trainer while working out. But I had to stop because it gives you like this back. There's this mind gives you at your back, which is not so nice. Or I'm not saying you should change your body parts. I'm not saying you have to be perfect. All I'm saying is to avoid those lines. While working out, you can stop when you're waist trainer and work out properly and work out the normal way. If you work out for like a year, trust me, in the next 3 years, your body size will still not be the same because weight actually fluctuates. It will still be in shape compared to those who do not work out. And trust the process, guys. Working out is not easy, but you have to put in mind that there's a better goal you're trying to achieve. You have to trust the process. It might not be as fast as you think. You don't imagine today you work out and you're going to have a banging body. It doesn't work that way. You just have to be very patient and consistently work out. And please at the back of your mind, like, it's a lifestyle. It's not something you do today and drop tomorrow. It's a lifestyle. It's a continuous process. You're going to do it for the rest of your life. Very addictive to work out, but you have to. Then you can cut it down. What I did then was I was working out every day. When I saw a massive result, I dropped it to 3 days in a week. Right now, I don't do 3 days in a week because I'm so busy. But anytime I'm inspired or anytime I know that I'm going out of the shape I'm supposed to be in, I go and I work out and I make sure I eat properly. And if I'm not working out, I intentionally do intermittent fasting. That's why I say these are not bad, but they're not as effective. So for those of you that want to lose that, oh, you're fat, you think you're fat, and you want to lose drastic weight immediately, don't think intermittent fasting into that. Work out to actually do that, but don't think it's going to happen very fast. And don't think because you're working out you can eat wrongly. Yes, you can eat anyhow you want to eat, but you have to know that you have to go and burn it the next day. So it's a thing of how do you want to balance it. And when you know that you're going to work out the next day, trust me, you tend not to eat the things you eat because of you know how much you work hard to attain your body or to get this body goal that you have at this particular time. I'm not in my body goals because number one, the abs I want, I have baby abs, guys, and those baby abs show some days, it doesn't in some days, which is fine. I'm still trying to build my body. You can see I have a little bit of collarbone, which let's not talk about it. I usually nothing shows before, and anytime I see them, I'm like, there's really not much to say other than be consistent, work out. If you don't want to work out, please work out, guys. There's nothing like if you don't want to work out. When I see people saying, oh, work out, I'm going to die, no, you're actually dying or killing yourself when you don't work out and you're eating wrongly. Because if you really health benefits of you working out, everyone should be in the gym working their butt off. You need to work out. It helps you, it cleanses your mind. What more do you want? And it helps your lifespan. You live longer when you work out. I'm not saying that tragedies don't happen or things don't happen in life, but as a girl, I'm going to recommend, I do a lot of cardio workouts. So, and you can always do things that are within your means. If you want to run, you can run. If you want to walk, take a long walk. Just take a long walk. Just move, sweat, take a long walk, run, jog, cycle, or do cardio. There's yoga, there are different type of workouts. Just do something, try and sweat. There was a time I thought yoga was just, I was like, you know what, let me just try. I went online, I was like, let me just try yoga. And guys, it's not funny. People who do yoga, I still do yoga once in a while, but that is not funny. You need to be very flexible to do yoga, and it helps you when you do yoga frequently. You see yourself, you are more flexible. You can do a lot of things. That's like when I see people work out now, I just respect them. Like there's an automatic respect I give to them for no reason, guys. For no damn reason. I just look at them. I'm like, because it's not an easy task to actually work out. Because there's so much work you have to do. For you people that, oh, you say you don't work out, try something. Let me give you guys a challenge. Yeah. Now I do. If you love, what do you love the most? If you love money, if you love your uncle or your mom the most, and ask yourself, if your mom was sick, will you show up for her? If you say yes, then tell yourself you're sick and show up for yourself and go and work out, because it's very healthy. It's good to work out, clear your head speed. When you see people who work out, I'm not saying it's like they're different. I'm just saying you notice, and most times their headspace is clearer. Let's not lie. People come with their shitty package, but your headspace become clearer. Even if you are still a shitty person, when it comes to productivity, you are more effective than a lot of people. I'm not saying you are going to be more intelligent. I'm just saying you are going to be more effective than a whole lot of people. And I think I'm done with the conversation. Okay. And please, while you're working out, take a whole lot of liquid water. Drink so much water. I drink water every, I won't say 30 minutes, but I drink water a lot. I drink so much water. Water cleanses your system and it's very healthy. It makes you reduce too. So drink so much water and you begin to see how effective, and your skin will improve. Your skin will improve, but I don't know if you break out from working out. I don't know if I did, but as at then when I was working out very effective, I wasn't breaking out. I'm breaking out now. I'm trying out product which I'm going to bring to you guys. If it clears up, I'm going to tell you what I use. But if it doesn't, I might just skip this video and not do it and do something else. But apart from that, just stay tuned. And guys, you can't really know me from my first video, so just keep watching. Please subscribe, like, hit the notification bell in case I upload. So you have to stay tuned, guys. I'm going to say peace out from here because I don't know if I'm a very interesting person, but just expect anything from me. You might learn how to.